Mrs. Burt.
Thank you, Colin. That was fun.
And if anyone asks, I was just testing the siren.
Oh, just testing the siren. Oh, yes, right you are.
And you didn't touch it, did you?
Oh, no, I didn't touch a thing. Oh. Oh, hello, Andrew. Fancy seeing you here.
I live here.
Oh, yes, so you do.
Well?
Oh, very well, thank you. And you?
Aren't you going to tell me about your day?
Oh, nothing to tell.
Oh, nothing unusual? Nothing exciting happened at all today?
No. How about your day?
Well, actually, I was kidnapped this morning on the way to work.
Oh, really?
Yes, by a gang of beautiful Swedish women terrorists who dragged me out to the airport and threatened to blow my brains out if they weren't given an Airbus. Well, luckily, I was able to get them one.
Oh, yes, that was lucky.
Yes. So we flew around for a while. They all fell madly in love with me, of course. Had a couple of wild hours in the sauna. Well, it was a Swedish jet. Then they changed their minds about blowing up the universe, landed the plane outside, and we all got out.
You had a nice day, then?
How about you?
Oh, no, nothing like that. I've never had a sauna.
And you're sure there isn't anything you want to tell me about?
Well, no. When I first went out this morning, I saw a great big white rapid going past. Hippity-hop, he went hippity-hop.
Mum.
Oh, my fur and whiskers, he said, look at the time, look at the time.
Stop it.
And then he fell down a great big hole and the Queen said, off with his head.
Tell me what really happened.
Why? You didn't.
All right. I'll give you a hint. I came home by car this evening. What about you?
Was I there?
No.
Oh, well, then it wasn't me.
Of course it wasn't you. You came home in a fire engine.
It's time I did something about your supper.
Come back here, Mum.
The news, we'll miss the news.
Tell me about the fire engine.
Well, he was only testing the siren.
Well, I know, the whole street heard it.
Did they? Oh, no, it wasn't me. He said I never touched a thing.
I want to know why you came home in a fire engine.
There was a bus strike.
No, there wasn't.
Yes, there was. And the fire brigade were passing, and they came along, and they gave me a lift home.
Fire engines don't normally go cruising the streets looking for lost old ladies.
Oh, no, I wasn't lost. I was going to the hospital.
Oh, not the hospital again?
Yes, I am a trained nurse, Andrew, and hospitals need all the help they can get nowadays. Well, when I got to the hospital, it wasn't there.
Oh, they moved it, had they? They saw you coming and moved the hospital.
No, the bus driver had got lost.
No, you were lost.
No, I had changed my mind and I decided to go down the fire station and give them a hand.
What were you going to do there? Iron the hoses?
No, I was going to help with the bandages.
Firemen tend to put out fires with water, Mum, not bandages.
Yeah, but sometimes firemen get hurt and they need someone to bandage them, someone who knows how.
Yeah, all right, but you've got to stop doing this, Mum.
Yes, I know they're going to have to get someone permanently.
No, I mean, you've got to stop pretending that you're still a nurse.
Yes, well, I still am a nurse.
That was years ago, Mum.
Yes, but I haven't forgotten. What, don't you remember yesterday when I had to bandage your knee?
No.
Yes, you do. You were pretending to be Superman or something. Yes, you had a tea towel tied round your neck. And you tried to jump off the back steps and you went flat on your knee.
That was 30 years ago.
Was it really? How's your knee?
Oh, Mum. What am I going to do with you? I can't even go to work anymore if you're going to keep wandering off like this.
I do not wander off. I know exactly where I'm going.
Well, you don't get there. You get lost.
When was I lost?
Tonight. They brought you home on a fire engine. Last week it was an ambulance, and I can remember 3 times when the police have brought you home.
Yes, well, they were very nice to me. They asked me all sorts of questions about you. I said, no, I'm his mother. My lips are sealed.
Mum, they rang me from the hospital today.
Oh, did they need me after all?
No, they wanted me to tell you not to go down there anymore.
I know, they keep telling me that.
Well, why do you keep going?
Well, I know that I'm not there in an official capacity, but when I see someone that needs doing...
They said you're a nuisance.
Didn't say I was a nuisance when I was looking after the boys after the war. They didn't call me a nuisance then.
Yeah, no, well, you're a nuisance now.
Yes, and I bet I know who said it. Old Sister Hoity-Flighty Bossy Boots.
You need a keeper.
Oh, I see. Oh, thank you very much. I need a keeper, do I? Why don't you just put me in a cage and then you can feed me bananas through the bars?
That's not what I meant.
Or perhaps you could tie me up.
Oh, don't be silly.
Yes, that's a very good idea. Now then, what shall we use? Shall we use this? No, I could break that.
Mum!
Well, there must be something we can use to tie me up. What about this? Look, and then if I try going out, I'll drag the whole television set with me.
I'm not tying you up.
I don't think you realise what it's like being old, Andrew, and someone wanting to keep you prisoner in your own house.
Yeah, well, I've got to do something. The way you wander off, one of these days you're going to get into trouble.
I know my rights, Andrew, and in my own house I have the right to go out.
Yeah. Mum, I know you get lonely.
No, I don't get lonely. I got lots of friends.
Great. Go and see them.
Well, I do. I go down the police, the hospital, the fire.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
I have got lots of here. I show you. Now, these are my friends, my very dear friends. Look, I got all their names down on my Christmas card list.
Who's Peter?
Peter, is he there?
Yes, name's at the top of the list.
Oh, yes, well, he's a friend of mine.
Yeah, but who is he?
Well, wait a minute, and I tell you. Let me have a look. Peter. Oh, yes, here we are, Peter. Yeah, he's a policeman.
Oh, God.
Well, there's nothing wrong with being a policeman. He's a very nice policeman. He gives me a lift home sometimes. Oh, he's married, and his wife, Barbara, has just had a baby girl, Sophie, 6 pounds 7 ounces, mother and daughter both doing well.
So, you keep a notebook in your bag so that when you meet people you can get it out, look them up and say, "Hi, Peter, how's your wife, Barbara, and baby Sophie?"
Yes.
I think I will tie you up.
You try. Just you try.
They're not your friends.
Yes, they are. They are my friends. They're nice to me, they talk to me, and they give me cups of tea.
They're not your friends, Mum. They're only being polite to you because you're a pathetic old lady.
That's what you say.
No, that's what everyone says. Everyone I meet says you're a bloody nuisance.
Thank you. Thank you for making that so clear.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mum. But it's true.
I will do my best to stop being an embarrassment to you.
No, all you have to do is to stay at home.
Better do something about making your supper.
No, that's right. I've already done that. It's on the table.
Nothing for me to do here either.
Yes, you can sit down and have your supper.
I don't think so. I think you would be much better off on your own.
All right, you will. I'm sorry. I apologise. I'm sorry I said you were a nuisance. What do you want me to do? Grovel? All right, I'll grovel. I am a low, mean, despicable human being, and I hope I get boils. There. Satisfied? Come on, Mum. I've got to go to work. Bye, Mum. Listen, try to see it from my point of view. I don't care about you being embarrassing. I just worry about you going off and getting lost all the time. Anything could happen. Oh. Mum, we've got to talk about this. We've got to get this sorted out. Right? All right. If you won't talk about it, I'll tell you what's going to happen. You are not going out today. I don't want you to set foot outside that door. Do you hear?
What door?
That door.
What about the back door?
You're not going out any door.
Well, I might need something. Milk, for instance.
You've got plenty of milk.
I might drink it all.
You couldn't.
You'd be surprised how much milk I could drink. Or oysters.
Oysters?
Yes. I might have to go out and get some oysters.
You hate oysters. They make you sick.
Yeah, but you like them.
No, Dad was the one who used to like oysters.
Oh, yes, your father always loved oysters. When he got a bit cross with me, I used to go
out and buy him some oysters, and it would always cheer him up. Yeah.
You're very like your father.
Yeah, but all you have to do to cheer me up is to promise me not to go out. Will you promise?
Did I make you enough breakfast?
You didn't make me any breakfast. You were sulking.
One slice of toast is not enough,
I
you
had
know.
3 slices of
Didn't eat
toast.
the crust.
And an egg. How much breakfast do you want me to have?
You could have had a Weetabix. As Winston Churchill said, we shall fight them on our stomachs.
On the beaches.
Over land, sea and air. Up the hills and down
you're
the
confusing
streets.
me.
We
An
shall
army
never
marches on its stomach. Oh, will you be quiet?
There's no need to shout at me, Andrew. I bet Winston Churchill never shouted at... I bet he never shouted at...
Adolf Hitler?
Yes. Yes. I bet he did shout at Adolf Hitler, but I bet he never shouted at his what's name?
His mother?
Yes, I bet he never shouted at his mother.
No, and I'll bet she didn't go wandering off all over the place and getting lost.
Oh, yes, she did, 'cause I read about it. And he was very nice to her.
Mum, I want you to promise me not to go out.
What will you promise me?
Me?
Well, it's not fair that I should be the only one to promise.
Well, what can I promise?
That you won't go out either.
Well, Mum, I've got to go out. I have to go to work.
Oh, it's all right for you, but you expect me to sit here all locked up in this house alone all day?
What am I going to do with you? Maybe I really should get you somebody to look after you.
A keeper.
No, I'm sorry about keeper, Mum. I didn't mean keeper. I mean a nurse.
I'm not an invalid.
No, not a nurse. Someone to stay with you during the day. Companion.
What would she do?
Well, she'd talk to you and...
Would she play cards?
Suppose so.
Would she go shopping with me?
Probably.
And to the pictures?
Yes.
Oh, that would be nice. Here, I say, Andrew, see if you can get someone who can play Scrabble. But not too well.
No, forget it. I couldn't afford it. Well, not unless Richard...
Oh, no, don't ask Richard. He cheats at Scrabble.
No. I mean, Richard has got the money. He could afford it.
No, I don't think we should ask Dickie.
Why not?
Well, because whenever I ask Dickie for something, Tino gets a headache, and when Tino gets a headache, Dickie didn't come to see me.
Yeah, all right, well, we won't ask Richard, but until we get something sorted out, I want you to promise me you're not going to go out. Mum. You can't keep wandering off like this. Mum, will you promise?
All right, I promise.
Cross your heart?
And hope to was it.
Yeah, but can I trust you?
Of course you can trust me.
I know I can.
Trust you, can I?
You can't trust me.
I can't trust you to have the decency to trust me.
I can't even trust you for 10 minutes.
Going anywhere?
Oh, weren't you?
No, I came out to look at the weather.
Oh, well, you weren't reading this then, were you?
Help! Stop thief!
Maybe if I take your money away from you, you won't be able to go anywhere.
Help! Help! There's never a policeman when you want one.
And this time, stay in there. Did you hear what I said?
Yes, sir, no, sir. 3 bad wolves.
3 bags full.
That's what I said.
No, look, Mum. This going out has become a habit, and we've got to stop it.
Don't you care that you have just humiliated me in front of all my neighbours?
Have I? Well, that makes us even then, doesn't it?
What if I want something special?
Tell me and I'll get it for you.
I can't. Oh. Hello, Tino? Yes, it's me. How are you? Oh, that's good. Tino, you know how you like going shopping? Oh, no, I asked Andrew and he's busy. Oh, no, I wouldn't ask Dickie. No, I was wondering if you... Oh, have you? What, it's suddenly come on, has it? Yes, well, you better take something for it. And I hope it's a big one.
I can't see the problem. So what if the police bring her home a few times? It's their job, isn't it? It's what we pay taxes for. I did, anyway.
You don't pay any tax.
What do you mean I don't pay tax? And that picture, for instance, I paid 17.5% VAT on the frame alone.
Yeah, what are all these stories about you and your hotshot accountant?
Are you saying I'm a criminal or something just because I have an accountant? Is it a crime to have an accountant these days?
No. Yeah, it is when he fiddles your books. But you don't pay a single penny in
I'm
tax.
sorry. I'm trying to work here. My brother's a journalist for the gutter press. Right. You're okay now? Helen will make you another appointment.
Thank you.
Don't worry, a certain amount of discomfort is quite normal.
Thank you.
That's the way.
Richard,
Don't you ever do that again.
don't change the subject.
How would you like it if I came into your office blabbing about your tax arrangements?
I haven't got any.
Your affairs with women,
I'm
then?
not having any. I haven't got any secrets I'm ashamed of, unlike some people.
What about Mum tucking you up in bed at night?
Who told you about that?
She did.
Oh, she would. Richard, I'm worried about her.
Of course you are. We all are. Come along. Sit yourself down. Relax. Now, let's talk about Mum.
Yep, now listen, you've got to face it. She wanders off, and one of these days she's going to get lost, or mugged, or robbed, or something.
Give her a compass and karate lessons.
Oh, ha, ha. They brought her home in a fire engine last night.
A fire engine?
Yes.
I'm glad to see she's getting out and about a bit.
Oh,
Where are you going?
I'm wasting my time. She could get kidnapped by terrorists, and all you'd say is, oh, at least she's meeting new people.
Okay. You think I'm not taking this seriously, but I am. Come on. Come and tell me all about it.
I just don't want anything awful to happen to her.
Neither do I.
Yeah, well, the only solution is to find someone to pay someone to look after her.
Listen to this.
Richard!
Delightful, isn't it? Did you know Beethoven is the father of all modern music?
This is Handel.
So what if it is Handel? It doesn't change what I said. Beethoven is the father of all modern music. Even Handel said that. I agree. I think it's a terrific idea to pay for someone to look after Mum. How can I help?
With money.
Say that again.
You can help with money.
Do you ever get any pain here? When you chew? Or up here?
No, why?
I think your whole jaw is twisting out of alignment. Lie back. Let's have a look at your bite.
What are you talking about?
This is serious, Andrew. You could end up with your whole face twisted.
Well, I should be back at work.
Oh, suit yourself if you don't want some free dental work.
Oh, when have you ever given me free dental work?
Helen! I'm about to do some free, that is, no-charge work on my brother, Mr. Andrew Bear. So when you've worked out the normal fee, could you enter it in the book under donations to charity?
Charity?
Beggars can't be choosers, Andrew. Open up. It'll do you good to think of something else for a while. Mum's fine.
Right, Mrs. Bear, let's have a little talk.
Oh, that's nice. Now, what was your name again?
I'm Constable Freeman.
Oh, yes, Freeman.
Mrs.
Freeman.
Bear,
Oh,
have
here
you
we are. Des Freeman. Oh, our Christine and the baby.
They're fine, thank you very
Oh,
much.
good.
Mrs. Baird, do you know why you're here?
Oh, yes, I'm lost.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not lost. I know where I am. This is the police station, is it?
Yes.
Yes, I thought so. And I just popped in to say hello and help with the bandages.
No, we brought you here.
Yes, well, you knew the way.
Mrs. Baird, what can you tell us about these?
Oh, well, now, they're oysters, and, they're in salted water. And
They were found in your bag. You're being charged with shoplifting. Now, according to the manager of Mad Mike's Minimart,
What's his name?
Mike Myers.
Yes, well, he's mad.
He's mad at you. He says you've been stealing from his shop.
I wasn't stealing. I only took him home to get some money.
Not according to Mr. Myers.
Myers.
He says you were trying to leave the shop without paying
Here
for them.
we are. Michael Myers. See what I put here? A very unpleasant man.
He's laying charges against you.
Yes, well, that's just the sort of thing he would do. I will lay charges against him.
What charges?
Overcharging. Have you seen the price of these oysters?
Mrs. Baird,
Daylight robbery. And I tell you something else. Someone has stolen my purse.
is there someone you live with, someone we can talk to about this?
No, I don't think so.
Isn't there a son living with you?
No, I'm on my own. Well, he wouldn't want to be bothered with this. We can keep this between you and me, surely.
We'll have to talk to someone.
Oh, well, there is my other son, Richard.
Okay, where can we contact him?
Oh, no, I'm not supposed ever to ring him at the surgery.
Oh, really hurt. Don't you use anaesthetic anymore? Normally, yes. That was a free job, remember?
You still haven't said anything about paying for Mum.
Are you trying to bleed me dry? I've just given you several £100 worth of free oral surgery. Can't you pay for her out of the money you've just saved?
No, I can't afford to.
Neither can I. What makes you think I've got any more money than you have?
Oh, I don't know. The house, the cars, the games room, the villa in the Algarve, the racehorse syndicate, the overseas trips.
Andrew, I only have these things because my accountant tells me to. I get no joy from them. These things are only burdens.
Okay, right, admit it. You don't care about Mum. You don't care that she could get run down by a bus. You couldn't care less as long as you don't have to pay for the funeral.
There's a very angry child in there, isn't there?
No, there's a very angry adult who's ready to murder.
Okay, I see what I'm doing wrong. From now on, things will be different. From now on, I'm going to tell you constantly how I'm really proud of my little brother and the way you look after Mum. I really appreciate it.
There's a phone call, Dr. Bear. It's the police.
For me?
Yes. Shall I put it through?
Yes, please. If this is anything to do with my tax. Hello? Yes? 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 Really? Thank you for calling. You useless pillock!
What have I done?
Mum's just been arrested for shoplifting.
Shoplifting?
I thought you were supposed to be looking after her.
But I told you this would happen.
You didn't say anything about getting arrested.
Right, where is she?
No, you stay where you are. You've done enough damage. Mum needs me.
Oh, okay, Richard, yeah. Yeah, you sort it out. I'm sure you'll do a great job. And I really appreciate it. Bloody Mum. Oh! Bloody Richard!
Okay, Mum, I'm here.
Oh, Dickie, I'm sorry to be a bother to you.
It's all right. Don't you worry. I'll take care of everything.
This is Richard, my eldest.
Thank you, Mrs. Baird. You can sit back down now.
All right, thank you very much.
Good afternoon. Dr. Richard Bear.
This doesn't say doctor.
It's an honorary title. I'm a dentist. Most people call me doctor. Apparently, there's been some sort of misunderstanding with my mother.
She's being charged with shoplifting, if that's what you mean.
Yes, as I say, a misunderstanding.
I don't think so. These goods were found in her possession.
Well, there you are, then. My mother doesn't like oysters. Do you, Mum?
I don't know what I'm going to do about Andrew.
Sit down.
He's rude to me. He swears at me. He goes on about stomachs and beaches and Mr. Hitler. You ought to give him a warning.
Just you relax. You'll be fine, Mrs. Baird.
Look at her. And could you see your own mother sitting there like that?
No?
This is my mother. She's not a criminal. She's no more criminal than I am.
No, Dickie's a good boy. I've told them that at his school many times.
Yeah, I'll do the talking, Mum.
Many times.
A charge has been made against your mother.
I see. But what happens in a case like this when it's realised that a mistake has been made?
There's been no mistake, sir.
No, well, not a mistake, but she's an old lady. Surely a young man in your position could exercise a little discretion.
Well, that would be up to the magistrate.
Oh, we don't want to bother a busy magistrate with a silly little misunderstanding, do we?
Yes, sir. Your mother has read and signed the charge sheet.
Yes, but supposing you decided she wasn't in her right mind.
I heard that.
I know what I'm doing, Mum. Trust me.
She'd have to be examined by a doctor.
Isn't that the long way round? Wouldn't it be more efficient if, say, the charge sheet just got lost?
And why would it do that, sir?
Oh, come now, Constable. You're an intelligent young man. I'm sure we can come to some sort of arrangement.
Like what, sir?
Tell me, do you ever get toothache?
Come on, Richard. Ring!
Oh, hello, Andrew. You're home early.
You okay? What happened?
Nothing happened. Well,
Tell me the truth.
well, I went out just for a minute to do some shopping.
You got arrested.
Who told you that?
Richard.
The sneaky little snitch.
Well?
All right, I went out, I did some shopping, I got arrested, now I'm home and everything is all right.
You got arrested? For stealing.
Does this mean you're still cross with me?
Mum, you can't go around just taking things.
Well, I didn't mean to. I just wanted to get some oysters for you.
Why?
Well, I thought if I did, you might like me again.
Oh, Mum.
Well, I don't like it when we fight.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes, well, it was your fault.
What?
Well, it was. I mean, if you hadn't started all that silly business, I wouldn't have needed the oysters, I wouldn't have got arrested, and Richard wouldn't be in jail.
It's what?
Oh, I nearly forgot to tell you. They've locked Dickie up.
Richard's really in jail.
Yes, he wants you to go over there right away and get him out. Well, aren't you going to do something?
Yeah. Probably. Tomorrow morning. Or maybe next week.
Oh, what about Tina?
Someone should tell her.
She might get a headache.
I think she probably will.
I'll tell her. I break it to her gently.